These are 5 ETFs you should own if you're trying to build long-term wealth in a foreign currency. Okay. As a Nigerian, we also understand how it's important to have investments in USD and all of that. And I'm going to be telling you 5 important ETFs that would mean a lot to you and your future over time. Firstly, did I mention what ETF is? ETF is exchange traded funds. Basically, you owning a basket of stocks as one instead of it just being single stocks that you are owning. This brings them together and you're investing in them as one to reduce volatility so that you know you can invest safely. And if there are 100 companies in one, if 2 are doing badly, the rest will average it out at a bit. Number 1, the S&P 500. What is S&P 500? S&P 500 is you owning the top 500 companies in the US as one. That's the VOO, right? That's the ticker symbol, VOO. And if you own VOO, it's you basically owning top 500 companies in the US. And when we say top 500 companies in the US, they are across different sectors. So basically, even if one sector is doing bad, the other sectors will balance it out. Do you understand? So you don't have to start buying each of these 500 companies one by one. You can just have them as one when you buy the S&P 500. The S&P 500 has grown at an average of 10% over the past 5 years. So many years. And last year, it's grew about 28%, last year. So this year, it could actually do better. Who knows? So yes, that's it. Number 2, QQQ or the XLK. I am measuring them together because they are in the same niche. So you can pick one of it and invest in it. So they both target the tech companies in the US. The QQQ is the Nasdaq 100 tech companies in the US, while the XLK targets general tech companies in the US, and they grow at similar rates. XLK is cheaper though, so you can buy even as fractional shares or you can buy it as a whole. Okay. We all know how tech is the future, right? So definitely your stocks are going to grow faster. Number 3, SMH. This is basically semiconductor companies that produce AI chip for other bigger companies and tech companies as a whole. And we know how AI is the future, right? So definitely SMH comes as number 1 in such list. Number 4, XOP. This is basically you owning an ETF in the oil and gas industry. So instead of you buying different oil and gas stocks, you just buy the XOP. So if oil and gas is thriving, then definitely your stocks are going to skyrocket over time. And I mean, your ETF in XOP would skyrocket over time. So that makes more sense, right? Instead of you owning different oil companies individually, you can just have them together as one. Lastly, we have the GLD. That's the SPDR gold shares. This is you owning gold, different types of gold companies as one, instead of you owning different gold companies. So if you don't even have the money to start buying physical gold, then you can leverage on the ETF and it will still grow at similar rates. So that makes a lot of sense. And gold helps against volatility. Days where other things are doing badly, gold would always do well. So you might want to have that as a backup plan. If you've learned something today, kindly hit the follow button, like, and share this video to someone else that needs to learn more about it. Okay? See you in my next video, comrade. Ciao.